The following section, titled What God Created on Each of the 6 Days, continues directly from the previous excerpt. It presents a detailed compilation of early Muslim scholarly difference of opinions regarding the sequence and contents of the 6 days of creation. The section is structured as a dialectical discussion, where al Tabari lists various traditions, analyzes their chains and content, and occasionally offers his own reasoned conclusion. Here is a structured summary of its key components. The core disagreement: Earth or heavens first? The central debate revolves around the order of creation. 2 main positions are presented. The first position was Earth first. Several traditions, often traced back to companions like Ibn Abbas and Ibn Masud, assert that God created the earth first on Sunday and Monday, then the mountains and sustenance on Tuesday and Wednesday, and finally the heavens on Thursday and Friday, a more nuanced earth first. Another set of traditions, also from Ibn Abbas, argues that the earth's matter was created first but was not spread out until after the heavens were fashioned. This interpretation reconciles Quranic verses that seem to mention the earth first in chapter 79, verses 27 to 33, with others that mention the heavens first in chapter 2, verse 29, and chapter 41, verses 9 to 12. Spreading out is interpreted as a subsequent act involving the emergence of water, pastures, and mountains. Al-Tabari's analysis and preferred view, after presenting the conflicting reports, Al-Tabari intervenes with his own analysis. He leans toward the soundness of the report that God created the earth on Sunday and the heavens on Thursday, based on a hadith from Ibn Abbas from the Prophet. He finds the earth created first but spread out later, interpretation compelling and linguistically sound, arguing that the Arabic preposition in the relevant verse in chapter 79, verse 30, cannot mean simultaneously with. He acts as a critical compiler, weighing the reliability of chains and the coherence of the narrative content. Mytho-cosmological expansions from Jewish narrations. The cosmic fish. Multiple traditions describe the earth being spread out upon the back of a giant fish. When the fish moves, the earth shakes and is stabilized by the mountains. A layered cosmology. One elaborate tradition posits a chain. The fish is in the water is on a small rock, that rock is on an angel, the angel is on a large rock, that rock is in the wind, neither in heaven nor on earth. The ancient house, Kaaba. Some reports claim the Kaaba was created on 4 pillars over water 2,000 years before the rest of the world, and the earth was spread out from beneath it. Detailed daily chronology. Various traditions assign specific creative acts to each day, with disagreements noted. Sunday and Monday, generally agreed for creation of the earths. Tuesday and Wednesday, creation of mountains, food, rivers, trees, cities, and wasteland. One hadith notes Tuesday is called a heavy day because evil was created then. Thursday and Friday, creation of the heavens, angels, stars, sun, moon, animals, and finally Adam. A significant hadith states that in the last 3 hours of Friday, God created 1. The terms of life, 2. Harm, and 3. Adam, whom he then expelled from paradise before the hour ended. The nature of a day and the total time span, a major theological discussion, addresses the length of a creative day. A day equals 1,000 years, citing Quran 32:5. A day whose measure is 1,000 years of your counting. Multiple authorities assert that each of the 6 creative days corresponds to 1,000 earthly years. Total timeline, Al-Tabari calculates. 1. Creation phase, 6,000 years, 6 divine days, from the beginning of creation to the completion of Adam. 2. Worldly phase, another 7,000 years approximate, from Adam to the day of resurrection, based on other narrations. 3. Total, approximately 14,000 earthly years from the start of creation to the end of the world. Addressing an objection, he anticipates and rebuts the objection that if God simply says be, things come be instantly. So why 6 days? His answer is that he relies on transmitted reports, not mere rational deduction, for such unseen matters. Conclusion of the section. This lengthy passage exemplifies Al-Tabari's scholarly method. He collects variant narratives, preserves their chains of transmission, compares their content, and cautiously synthesizes a view he deems most sound, while openly acknowledging the role of speculative and Israelite-derived material. The focus shifts from the mystical letter names of the days, from the previous section, to a detailed temporal and material chronology of creation, reflecting the breadth of cosmological speculation in early Islamic thought. The section concludes by setting the temporal stage for human history, which begins with the creation of Adam at the very end of the sixth day.